My name is Jim Beecham. I live on Green Street with my family. My wife Kathy is in the back. Our daughter Grace is serving the Peace Corps in Togo, Africa, and our son Mac is in class in Towson, Maryland as we speak. First, I'd like to thank the League of Women Voters for hosting this event and providing us a forum to learn about each other. I'd like to express sympathy for Gwen for dealing with the chaos that 4 candidates are going to bring. You know, it's 2 candidates, it's fairly straightforward. 4 is just going to be chaos. I'd also like to thank my fellow candidates for showing that the democratic process works. Thank you all for coming. Recently, folks have been asking me, Jim, why do you want to do this? And I'm here to tell you right now that if somebody tells you they want to do this, they need to have their head examined. For me, this is about public service. I'm not in this as a stepping stone to another position. This is me. For me, it's my time to serve my community. My education, my background, my experience all come together to give me a solid foundation to help this town move forward and to make the decisions we're going to need for my community, or should I say our community. This doesn't mean that I know what's best. It doesn't mean that I have all the answers, but what it does, it gives me the ability to seek out opinions, to seek out ideas, to help form consensus, and to help build support for ideas in this town. There are 4 things that I would like to pursue as a council member, and I really appreciate your vote in support of those. 1 is fiscal responsibility. I want to be able to provide the services we need at a budget we can afford. I want an open and responsive government with community input and consensus. I want to seek beneficial development that pays for itself and adds value to our community. I want to preserve our small town character. Thank you very much.
I live in Centreville and lived here since 2010 with my wife Cheryl, and most of my family has moved to Queen Anne's County. We love the Eastern Shore, and in fact we're transplants, but I tell people we came here by choice. We could have moved anywhere, but we fell in love with Centreville, and we plan to stay in Centreville for a very long time. For many years, my wife and I pastored a church, and I think that experience in dealing with people, interpersonal relationships with the business community, with other different levels that are required that we have to relate, makes me highly qualified to deal with the relational challenges that we have between our business community and our government at the county and state level as we have to deal with them moving forward. I am greatly appreciative to the League of Women Voters for this opportunity to pronounce my views, and appreciative of the other candidates for the same. And certainly thankful. It's very, very heartwarming to see a full house of people interested in the town of Centreville. And I was telling Mr. Beecham earlier that I'd like to see 1,000 votes on April 1st, rather than just a few hundred that we've seen in the past. So I would like to encourage each of you to make sure you bring someone to the polling place on April 1st and choose the candidate that you feel will best serve your needs moving forward here in Centreville. And I would appreciate your vote. Please consider me on April 1st.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Royce Herman. I'd also like to thank the League for providing this opportunity to address all of you. I live with my wife in Centreville Heights, and I've been there just a hair over 30 years. I'm running for town council because after 30 years I feel it's time I need to give something back to my community. And with my education and my wide variety of experiences over the last 40 years in business, I feel that I'm uniquely qualified to be a town councilman. I earned my economics degree from the University of Delaware and spent nearly 40 years in sales and marketing in the food service industry. Many of those customers were right here in Centreville over the last 28. I've also served on the board of the Maryland Horse Council and member of their executive committee for the last 12 years, and I've been their treasurer for the last 4. Now, Horse Council represents about 35,000 horse owners across the state of Maryland. I also lobby for that organization as well. We have term limits, so I'm no longer going to be treasurer, so it gives me enough time to be able to devote to town business. I'm a small business owner. I now operate Centreville Gunsmith up in the Heights, and So I'm familiar with some of the challenges and opportunities that our business community faces. I lobby for several other groups besides the Horse Council and had many contacts within state government. I'd like to make a difference for the town of Centreville, and I feel like given this opportunity, I can make that become a reality. And I ask for your vote on the first. Thank you.
I'm John Maroney. My wife and I have lived here in Centreville for 11 years, going on 12 years as of this May. We've got 3 beautiful children, 2 of whom are still living at home. And we'll get rid of the second one in August. We should be off to the Marine Corps, thank God. Our children attended Queen Anne's County Schools here in Centreville. My wife is actually a teacher here in Centreville for quite a bit. We were also former foster care providers, providing foster care to children in need here in Queen Anne's County. We also taught Sunday school at our local church. I have a bachelor's degree in computer science and information systems from the University of Maryland. I work as a technical project manager for a federal contractor. I manage multi-million-dollar software development projects. I hold a PMP certification from the Project Management Institute, which is the gold standard for project management. I manage large-scale systems. Know a thing or two about managing large budgets, controlling costs, managing risks, and delivering value for your dollar. Currently working on a master's degree in cybersecurity, and I expect to be done with that by the end of the year. Again, thank God. Plain and simple, why am I running? I think the town has made some decisions that I strongly question. I think we need some changes, and I think I'm the person to deliver those changes. So on April 1st, I'd ask for your vote. Thank you.